Thank you for tuning into Abundant Moments. There's a beautiful account in the Old Covenant that I wanted to share with you real quickly. And it's about a woman. The Bible doesn't even give her name. It just tells where she was from. She was from the town called Shunem, so it calls her the Shunammite woman. And to make a long story short, she was older, didn't have any kids. She'd always wanted to have kids. She'd really blessed the prophet of God, and the prophet prophesied to her that she would have a son within a year. She did. He was about 12 years of age now. He goes out to work with his daddy in the field. Probably has an aneurysm. His dad brings him back to the mom, lays him in her lap, and he dies. She lays him in the bed of the prophet, where he would come and stay at their house. And she gets her servants and says, "Come on, we're going to go find the prophet." She doesn't panic. She tells her husband, "I'll be back." The prophet sees her coming, and as he sees her coming, he sends his servant to meet her because she didn't normally come where he was at. And so the servant goes to meet her and he says, "Is everything okay?" And she says, "It is well." She continued to say, "It is well." When she got to the prophet of God and he asked her, how was her family? She said, "It is well, but you're coming with me." And so she took him back to her place. And of course, long story short, he brought back to life her son. The point I wanted to make here was she continuously said, "It is well." She did not look at the circumstances. She did not say this is impossible because she knew God was able to do exceedingly abundantly above all she could ask or think because she was too old to have a child and God gave her that child. So she knew if God can give me this child, I know he can bring him back to life again. And so she continued to confess, "It is well." And she saw, just like she said, it was all well. It was better than well because her son was given back to her. I want to encourage each of us today. Let's make sure that we speak over our life, over our circumstances, over what seems to be impossible. Let's say it is well, because when we know God and we know we are his child and we know that Jesus redeemed us from the full curse, we can always say it is well, because with God it is. He can do what we think is impossible. There is nothing that is impossible with him. So know this today, no matter what you're facing, it is well. God is with you. He is able to do exceedingly abundantly above all you can ask or think. I love Romans 8:28, for we know all things work together for good to those that love God and are the called according to his purpose. So trust in him today. Don't speak what the circumstance is dictating to you. Speak what God's word says. God's word says it is well. It says he is able. Thank you for tuning in.